Hi guys, how's it going? A dream came true for me yet again today. And I love birds. I have rescued a couple of different raptors out and about, either in my yard, picking them up from other people and transporting them to the local wildlife and need center. And I just love it. But one day I said, oh, I'm going to see an injured raptor on the side of the road, and I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna save him. I said, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I think it will. And I was in my husband's truck today, and normally I carry an empty dog crate, etc., with me. It's sorry, it's right behind me. Anyways, so I'm driving along from my town over to the next. And I had to go. I was donating. It's half an hour drive, and I look, see a hawk on one of those metal barriers you close in a driveway to avoid allowing people to drive through into a business. A hawk was sitting on that thing, and I thought, he's really low, and that's not common for them. And so I safely turned around and parked across the street, and I was taking pictures of him, and he didn't fly, and I saw his left wing was drooping, so I knew he was in trouble. So I pulled up into the lot because that barrier was open, and he kind of flew towards a fence. And I thought, okay. So I get out and I walk over this little hill, and there he is sitting there next to this building now. And I knew he was in trouble. And I walked up slowly with my blanket, and I was able to get a hold of him. He was squawking and just throwing a fit, but I knew he needed my help. Now, if you ever rescue a raptor, you have to have very thick gloves on or a very thick blanket, because their talons are really long and they're very sharp, and they'll poke your eye out, kid. So anyways, I was able to wrap him up. I got his little head out, and I was kind of cradling him, and then I called Wildlife in Need, and you have to leave a message and they call you back, and I was able to transport him there safely. Fortunately, along the way was the Hoover House in the Waukesha area, etc., and I stopped in there. Fortunately, they were open, and they were able to they gifted me a dog crate. And so anyways, I put him in there, and he flopped over, and I thought, oh my god, he's going to cease in this crate. And I was really upset, and I thought, oh my gosh. And finally I just sat. He stood up, kind of looked at me, and he wasn't happy, but I thought, okay, we're gonna do this. And if you do that, make sure you have a towel in the bottom of the crate, because they kind of slide all over. And so finally got him over there, and they tell me that his left wing, his elbow here, is completely swollen. So they know he's got some sort of injury. He's completely emaciated. They truly believe that he probably consumed a mouse or a rat that had gotten into a bait box, which is a box that people put poison in to kill off rodents. Well, this is what happened. And so anyways, just wanted to say, you find a raptor, get him in, and they'll take care of him. So anyways, I will post a video after this to let you guys see. It'll be a short, but anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I will be back.